Good morning, Ledge. Welcome back to day 122, I think it is. Yeah, of development on Terra Factor. This is my cozy little early game base right now. I'm just humbly sitting here working on it, trying to get the game in a playable state for the next playtest, which I'm thinking might be by the end of the day today, if the winds are fair. Really, all I'm going to be tackling today is just a bunch more like quality of life stuff that I think will improve the test a bit. So it's just going to be a hodgepodge, random soup of things with no real theme. So sometimes it'd be like that, dude. I got a nice little instant coffee here today. Yesterday, I mean, we got combat feeling pretty good, dude. Like, that's feeling all right to me. Pretty goddamn amazing, if I do say so myself. Things are really starting to shape up, man. I am really excited to ship this next playtest though, so I can move on to working on more content. Because it's been a long time since I've just been in content mode. I've been kind of in like quality of life fixing mode recently, which has been good because, you know, there's the game's feeling way more refined around the edges at this point. Less jank. Still a bit of jank, but, you know, a little bit less jank. But man, yeah, I'm really excited to get back into content. Before we get into that, quick little update on the runway. I have done the monthly accounting to balance things out. And now, so a couple things. I've added an addition to include my current net worth at the moment, which is sitting at around negative 17,000 in debt. We love that. So this 72 days remaining till I run out of money. It's more like negative 578 hypothetical days. This has basically just come from every time I run out of money and physically cannot pay rent, I'll just borrow money. And then problem solved, man. So if you're ever wondering what happens if this counter actually hits zero, you know, that's what happens. The game will get made no matter the cost.
I've never seen you so passionate about a project. Love seeing your growth, keep building.
Oh, thanks, man. Thanks for the 20, dude. Russell, dude, did you give a prime sub in the middle of the night? Yeah, Russell Ocean. I woke up and I read this message and I was like, oh, that's so cozy, man. Thanks for the prime as well. 11 hours ago. Appreciate it, man. Who needs profit when we've got hope? That's all man needs. I don't know. If I'm not like physically out on the street and can't pay rent, then I'm gonna type away and make game, you know? So with that, I've decided to take a little bit of the whole over the last kind of month or so. There's been around 26 days since we started doing the return to work on Terra Factor and the live streaming. Yeah, shout out everyone who's donated. It's been absolutely insane. Like this last month has been so fucking cool. I've just been rolling out of bed, working on the game, and you guys have been throwing money at me. And it's kind of weird. Like literally everything is solved. I can just sit here and work on the game. And there's, you know, despite that being a 72-day counter here till I run out of money, this kind of just goes up every single day. And there is zero pressure, but I'm also incredibly motivated to keep working on the game. It's a weird feeling. So it's possible thanks to all you guys. Appreciate it, man. Really do. So I've taken some of that and set it aside to pay off a little bit of debt. So that's chunking down from 72 to 61. But it doesn't stop there. This $30 estimate of the daily kind of burn rate, I was basing it off my personal expenses, and I forgot to include my business expenses, which isn't that big of a deal. But if I look at my business dashboard, not my personal dashboard, for the month of July, we're sitting at about 1,700 for the month, or 1,750. I'll just round that up to 1,800 to be safe. So we're gonna update the estimate. 1,800 divided by 1.5 to get it into US dollars, I think. AUD to USD. Yeah, that's around about right. And then divide that by 30, and the new daily estimate is sitting at around 40. So we'll update that. That considerably chunks into that. But it doesn't stop there. I'm also gonna backdate kind of the difference of the 30. So that's what this other 270 is as well. A little bit of accounting for the month. Now we're sitting at 39. Pretty good, dude. That's what the YouTube rev is like. YouTube rev is like basically nothing. AdSense is like a horrible way to monetize and make a living. That's kind of what I did back in the day though, to like get started. But ad revenue only really works if you're doing like 100K a video consistently. For context, 100K views for me is roughly like, I think only like $300, something like that. So it's kind of crazy when you put it into perspective like that. So you kind of need to make like 1 million views a video and like do that weekly. And like, that's the only way you're even going to be slightly profitable. I like money. Rust is better than Odin donated $20. All right, I'm gonna have to refund that, bro. Nah, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. I'm sure Rust is better than Odin in some situations. Like the situation where you're a little pussy. You don't know how to manage your memory properly. Thanks for the 20, bro. Appreciate it. Well, let's get stuck into the day. The accounting has been completed. So the first thing I want to tackle is adding a few more quests into the old quest tree. So there's a couple quests I want to throw on here. I see quests as like or let's encourage the player to do something that'll make them enjoy the game a little bit more. So I want to do like a dig up 3 iron plants quest or something. Because that'll like kind of force you to be like, oh shit, I can dig up the iron and like relocate it. That's pretty cool. We'll do another one over here, which will be like iron farmer. And we'll parent that guy to the iron processing. Bonk. The reward, yeah, we can just kind of leave it at maybe 10 gold. Feeling pretty generous. And now we can save that and then actually implement it down here by filling in the function just like this. Pretty cool, dude. That's enterprise grade commit messages, boys. Take notes. Dig up 3 iron plants quest. So that's what we're working on right now. Just because I heard someone in the Discord say, when I discovered that I can dig up all the resource plants and place them in one big field is when the game clicked for me. So it would make sense to put that in a quest to make it click for more people on average, right? That's kind of my thinking there. Another one, Begone Slime. So you can, you know, encourage the player to also dig up the slime block to stop them spawning, because some people might not get that. And then, yeah, sell 5 carrots, because I also saw in a playtest that some people weren't realizing that you could even sell the carrots to begin with. So we'll do that as well. So basically, rewarding quests that spread out and let you experience more of the game, and hopefully increase that median playtime. We'll see. Number remaining for quests. So for quests that have a number in it, I need to display how much is left to complete it. And yeah, that should kind of be everything for version 19. And then, dude, I'm so fucking excited to move on to more shit. It's gonna be sick. So now that that's in there, the quest itself is no longer a draft and it can actually be completed. Pretty cool. So dig up 3 iron seeds with a shovel. I want to display the progress that you have towards this as well. So I'm gonna need to figure out a way of doing that real quick. Print this in with %V, %V, current target. So if it's got a progress proc now, then I should be able to display the progress towards the goal. So dig up 3 iron seeds with a shovel. Moment of truth. I'm a failure. All right, one more try. Let's go. Oh yeah. Now we have progress towards goals. Big W. You can now track your progress to the feed 200 chest into the hole. Popular feature. It's got four thumbs up. That's been planned for a while. Is now complete. So I've just kind of killed 2 birds with 1 stone. We got the new Iron Farmer quest, which, you know, you can dig up 3 iron seeds with a shovel. Maybe we actually reward you with 1 iron seed instead. 1 extra iron seed for your troubles. It's always a good day when the skill tree gets a little fatter. Donskis. I'm a speedrun doing a couple more. It's pretty good. Oh yeah. The rich get richer. Well, I think that is the new quest thingo done. You know, we can add a little bit more content, but, you know, we got the Begone Slime. Dig up 5 slime blocks with a shovel. And the Iron Farmer. And yeah, now the Carrotpreneur. Can cross that guy off the to-do list. We're coming into a design question. How do we stop monsters from spawning inside the player base? My go-to is just, yo, place a torch and now it can't spawn in radius of torch or campfire or whatever. and maybe call that problem fix. But then the player could go around placing torches down everywhere and essentially turn the game into peaceful mode, which also probably not bad. Like if you do that, sure, you can play and build your factory in peace, man. Create certain pockets of areas where you just farm mobs. That could probably be doable. I don't know. I would have to think about this a little bit more. I'm not too sure what the answer here is. I decided on making the torches stop mob spawning. So you can kind of see that now. You know, they're spawning from over this way. Nothing's spawning down here. Ooh, you could almost like maybe power the torches. So the torches need to have active power in order to function. That could be interesting. Then it would be, I think, pretty balanced. But yeah, I'm not too sure. You just have like wires running around everywhere. It might kind of suck, but I guess I will put it in the hands of the people and we can decide as a community what to do. But that's going to be kind of like a V1 fix for now. If you don't want them spawning the base, we can tell them to debug light collision here. I'm just drawing some apples for each lit square, but it's a 3x3 out from the center. And the campfire also does it as well. So should do the trick for now. We have one item left on the to-do list before the playtest. One thing left. The only thing left on the docket is to prevent this monstrosity from happening. I think I'll just maybe make it so that if there's an item on top of it, then the plant won't grow. That's probably the easiest fix, because then this will just naturally kind of stop growing when it's overflowing like this. And then I should finally be able to AFK in a factory in peace without it crashing the game. So yeah, that's looking like it's working. Hopefully that should be a nice, easy patch for late game factories if people want to sit here and AFK. No doubt there'll be some other problems, and still haven't solved the fundamental problem of a lot of items equal lag, but hopefully that should be good enough fix to move on to bigger and better things. Man, game's feeling good. I like it, dude. I like it. I'm happy with this. Dude, this is just such a good base to build from in terms of design. Like, I feel like there's so much potential, raw potential. I just spent maybe the last like week or two solidifying foundations. I mean, I guess the week prior we added combat back in. So yeah, I mean, I would say all in all been solidifying foundations. But man, from here on out, it's gonna be back to adding in new content and figuring out what to do next. I'm really excited for it, dude. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna sit here and playtest the game myself, version 0.19 real quick before sending it out live. But if you're watching this on YouTube, playtest is live. Check the Steam link in the description. You can click the little button and get let in. If you don't get immediate access, then you might have to sit tight. I'm not too sure how I'm doing it yet, but if I'm just letting in a small amount of people at a time, then it's kind of RNG on who actually gets let in. But who knows, maybe I might also just completely open it up for a while. Like, I kind of want to only do waves of 200 people at a time because it's kind of a waste if there's a massive bug or like a big issue that I need to fix. I found 200 people is like a pretty good sample size, I guess, for like how fun the current version of the game is. Oh, I just completed my Iron Farmer quest. Oh man, 10 gold. Yeah, hit me with that. What was I saying? Yeah, 200 people is like a pretty decent enough sample size I've found in the past whenever I do push updates to, you know, get feedback on the version and see kind of the playtime and if it's good and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's kind of a first in, best dressed kind of situation. Eventually, I'm going to take the current version of the game and just put it up as a demo. We've got Next Fest coming up in, I think, October. Holy shit, I'm fucking dead. Ooh, butthole clenching. No! My first actual death. That's insane. Oh no, dude. There's so many. Dude, it's kind of insane me sitting here playing the game. Like, I don't remember half the shit that, like, I have in. I'm getting to the point now where it's just a bunch of tiny little decisions, like, added up into this massive thing that just simulates. And now I'm here playing a video game. Like, what the fuck, dude? How did we get here? I get me some more copper wire, dude. Oh shit, I'm out of copper. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna get bottlenecked hard on this. I kind of need to make a cactus farm. That's almost the bottleneck right now. Let's do it, dude. But yeah, man, this is fucking sick. I love this. I am very happy. Got our first Violentium ingot. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. We totally have room for one more quest. Chuck it down here. All right, I'm gonna chuck a quest in there for crafting 100 Violentium ingots. Now, I kind of need something that has an intermediate product that you craft, which forces you to make the assembler. Because right now, there's actually no reason to build the assembler. Uh-oh. Bro, I need to get some spikes set up out here, dude. It's so much fun playing the game and working on it at the same time. It's kind of insane. Let me check a spike in this hole, dude. And then I'll get back to what I was saying so I don't get interrupted again. What was I saying? Yeah, we kind of need like a reason to auto craft some like intermediate product thing. Because you don't actually unlock the Violentium Greatsword until you place down an open assembler. So you need a reason to actually do that if you're gonna go discover that. So I wonder if there's like something I can do real quick to make that the case. Like what's a good quest that we can have that involves crafting a bunch of shit? I wonder. We are gonna have to leave it there because I've just ran out of time in the day. I gotta get this video edited, so managed to squeeze in one cheeky little quest though for the Violentium. But yeah, this is shaping up well. It's gonna be really sick, essentially having like a whole area of like late game objectives that you need to get towards. You know, this is where the singularity will come into play, the ultimate late game. And yeah, dude, it's just super cool seeing all this stuff kind of come together. I'm really hyped. So I'm gonna go shape the playtest now. In fact, I'm gonna run the command right now, using Jai, using my Jai script, because I'm too lazy to port it to a Nodin script. I love that I took the time to make this script because I don't have to fuck around with Steam's dumbass uploady thing. Look at that, build finished. I still have to fuck around with it a little bit. I have to go flick it on real quick. Whenever you're uploading to a public Steam thing, it forces you to do Steam guards. So you got to go into your phone. And you can see here, we just got a confirmation, confirm app build change. Playtest is now officially live. There you go. I look forward to seeing feedback in the Discord. Time to move on to the next stage, dude. It's time to move on to phase 2.